Okay, so you probably haven't heard of this movie, alright? That's fair. But all I gotta tell you is the guy who directed all those Resident Evil movies back in the day, Paul W.S. Anderson, he did this movie. In the Lost Land stars Dave Bautista and is about a queen sends the powerful and feared sorceress to the ghostly wilderness of the Lost Lands in search of a magical power. Okay, so like I said, this is from director Paul W.S. Anderson, who gave you all the Resident Evil movies back in the day with Milla Jovovich. He also did Monster Hunter, but he also did the 1995 Mortal Kombat and Event Horizon. Two movies I like. Well, one of them's bad, but Event Horizon, that's a good movie. We're talking In the Lost Lands. So, I saw a trailer for this movie, and I was like, that looks bad. Yeah, I'll admit, never knew when it was coming out though, and literally it just popped up on my Regal app, and I was like, there it is. So here we are, and you know, it's one of those reviews, and it's one of those movies, like, everything around me was like, I know what this movie is. I could do something better. I really could. And you know what I did when the movie was over? My special lady friend called me up and was like, let's hang out. And I said, okay. And that made me feel a lot better. And now here I am at 3 a.m. talking about this movie and just wasting my 3 a.m. instead of playing video games. All right, let's get to the review, you know, because I just don't want to talk about this movie, guys. All right, so positives. Dave Bautista is a good actor. You know, we can all admit that now. He is arguably the best wrestler turned actor, in my opinion. He really is a good actor, and in this movie, he is given nothing. He is literally guy in cowboy hat with cowboy weapons, and he's a cowboy, and he's a badass. That's all he needs, and you have Dave Bautista. It kind of works, okay? I'll give him that. He is doing what he can with this movie. There's some, like, cool ideas. So, the actual plot of this movie, besides what IMDb says, they're actually chasing a werewolf in this movie. And this world is literally, like, a mixture of Game of Thrones, because George R.R. Martin is, like, he wrote the short story of this movie. And then it's, like, Mad Max intertwined. That sounds so cool, right? It's not. Well, at least not in this movie, because, man, I could just rip this movie apart, but I'm not going to be mean. I'm not going to be angry. I chose to watch this movie. I chose to waste 2 hours of my life. Man, this is bad. Oh my gosh. Where do I begin? Okay. First things first, this movie was supposed to come out in 2002 because all of this action is just slow motion and then with terrible editing. It's not Resident Evil Final Chapter bad, in my opinion, but it's bad. Like, it's bad. It makes no sense. Like, there are so many fight scenes to where, like, Milla Jovovich is, like, doing, like, some type of flip or whatever and hitting this person, and when she turns around, the camera cuts whatever, and that person's in a different position, and he's in the air. It's like, how are you flying, dude? Did you get hit by a rock? It's like, it's just stupid. It's really, really badly directed and edited, and there is a few moments of shaky cam, but not, again, as bad as Resident Evil Final Chapter. Not as bad as that. But there's a few moments I was like, I can't really watch the scene. But for the most part, these action scenes are horrible. It's like 85% fucking slow-mo with bad editing. And then you got Milla Jovovich, who is like our main character as this queen. My God. I mean, she's not a bad actress. She is sleepwalking in this movie, man. And, like, I know she's married to Paul W.S. Anderson, but, like, she is giving nothing to this movie. I mean, nothing. I as a young kid, I enjoyed those first Resident Evil movies, like the first 3 as a kid. But, man, watching her now, I'm like, you are playing the same role for the past 25 years, and it's kind of cringe. But, you know, like, okay, what about the story and the characters? Literally, the story is, oh, go get this werewolf, let's team up. Oh, no chemistry at all between Dave Bautista and her. Let's go to an action scene, kill some people. All right, we need to go to this bridge before this werewolf gets across it, and we need to get there first. Okay, zooms in on face. ugly transition into CGI horrible green screen world, go zooming down onto them walking in saying, okay, let's hope there's no one in this place. It's like, shut up. Why is there's so much exposition just talking? I'm like, shut up. Who wrote this movie? Paul W.S. Anderson. It says George R. R. Martin. I know it's based off a short story. He better not have wrote this. He better not have chose to write this and not finish the Game of Thrones ending. Like, dude, finish the fucking book. But this movie, I mean, literally every time they talk, it's just exposition. Hello, you witch. I am here to defeat you. Hello, werewolf. We need to go get him, Dave Bautista. I'm Dave Bautista. I'm a badass. I have a really dark past, but I'm gonna help you because I have to. It's just like, ugh. Like, his dialogue is so bad. And like I said, this green screen is PlayStation 2. This green screen is awful. And I don't know why, but this was really nitpicky. What is up with the colors in this movie? It's like a dark, ugly yellow brown, a lot of it. And there's like sometimes a little bit of flare or whatever, but it's not part of like the actual on-set stuff. It's green screen editing. It's not even like the on-set lighting, whatever. It's literally the green screen that's fucking behind them. That's disgusting. It's like, stop. Make better decisions. Like, just, And then the worst thing, this movie's already bad. There is a twist in this movie. The movie is taking itself so fucking serious, and it really is like, oh boy, what a twist. If you can't tell me this twist, if you watch this movie and you can't tell me this twist, don't watch Mysteries. Don't watch it. This is not a mystery, but don't watch anything that has maybe a twist, because you're not gonna get it right. Because this movie is like, oh, it's a twist. It's like, bitch, we fucking knew that in the first frame. Oh, you remember when I said I wasn't tearing this movie apart? Here I am. That's all of you love this for some reason. Why do I really waste my time? Thank God I have Regal Unlimited, because I didn't pay a fucking dime for this movie. I didn't even pay it for like the online 50 cents fee. Nah, I walked up to that register and was like, free. I want free, because I knew this movie was going to be bad. But man, I didn't really think it was going to be this bad. Like, this just felt pathetic. This felt like, why waste your time? Why do anything and watch In the Lost Lands? If this was given maybe a budget, maybe a better director, then honestly, this is a cool enough world to explore. One day, I hope this movie gets a freaking reboot, and it's awesome, honestly. But right now, this is the only movie we got about this series. At least I think it is. I don't fucking know. This was really, really bad. Easily one of the... No, it's not easily one of. It is the worst movie I've seen so far. It's only March. But man, Paul W.S. Anderson, like, who keeps giving you movies, dude? I'm going to give In the Lost Lands an F. And I do know that some of you out there who do watch me, so I appreciate that, are going to be like, Jacob, you're always so just harsh on movies. You can never just have fun with it. Nah, not for this one. That's a big L on this one. Fuck this movie. I'd rather watch Monster Hunter, and that one was bad. This one sucked. Like, you've never heard of this movie? Don't worry about it. Just enjoy this review of me talking about it. But you know what? Some of you out there are like, oh, it's so bad, and he's talking about it. I kind of want to watch it. I'm telling you. Do something else. Go watch your favorite movie. Go outside. It's almost become spring. It's almost time to start sneezing again. Anyway, guys, I hope you had fun with this review. Because I literally had to go hang out with a person after this movie. Because I was like, you know what? I don't want to talk about this movie right now. It sucked. Fuck this movie. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoy this review. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, everybody.